Okay. Well, welcome to Undesignable, where we do the brave reporting that no one else will do in this day and age, bringing you designs that are mostly terrible, from shirts or art or prints or things. We'll see how many things we do include over time, but we'll show you what no one else is prepared to show you. So what do you have to say about this brave new world of terrible designs? Some might be wonderful.
Welcome to Undesignable. We're going to be taking a look at all sorts of designs, from t-shirts to furniture to fashion, all of the above, anything design related, and giving our 2 cents, not only in what doesn't work, but how maybe it could be improved. It's a public service.
Truly.
Just to make the world a nicer place.
You're welcome.
To be in. Because a lot of times it doesn't take a lot more effort.
Yeah.
You know.
And, if you are a designer of the various products that we're reviewing, largely they're corporate made things, and we know people just gotta get them out on a fast clock. I'm sure you will make wonderful things in your spare time. And when you have enough time to do things, well, art is subjective, and if you're one of these designers, this video is not for you. We are strictly we are being facetious. So
yeah, that's the disclaimer.
That's the law here. That's the law of this
exactly.
land.
Yeah, we respect the artists. They're
Yes.
out there. They're doing it. They're making it happen. But a lot of times they have deadlines, and they have to get a lot of designs out there quickly. And they probably would be better if they had the time to do them, but they don't always have that. So we're going to try and help them out.
Give them the time. Corporations, Target, Kohl's, Walmart.
Give them the time to do it properly.
We're coming after you. Well, not really.
Oh God, please don't sue us.
So today, in our debut episode, I will be showing my darling Rain here a very niche category many of you may not realize exists, but alas, it does. It must be discussed. And this is the world of Star Trek Valentine's Day shirts and
Happy
other
Valentine's
things,
Day.
But mostly shirts.
Yeah.
No one asked for this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this needed to exist, but it does.
Okay. Cool.
So, are you ready for
I'm ready.
our first,
Buckle up.
First one? Okay.
Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we're working with. Oh.
I mean, you gotta respect the reuse of the phrase.
I actually kind of love it. Is
know.
that terrible?
No, it's not. I started us off with probably one of the best ones in this bunch.
Yeah.
In my judgment.
Yeah.
So it is kind of funny. Like, what do you love about it?
I love the absurdity of it. It's actually a pretty good design too. Mm-hmm. It's balanced. The font is good.
Yes.
The only thing, it's hard to tell, but it looks like the plane of the is text doesn't match the plane of the resistance and futile text. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that was intentional.
That's fair.
I may have changed
that's a fair
that.
critique.
Yeah. Overall, I think it's actually kind of hilarious, and it works, surprisingly.
I know.
Surprisingly, I think it actually works.
It's hard. Yeah. I respect the creativity in this one.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's pretty good.
I like the font. I like the color scheme and everything. Yeah. The image. But it kind of works.
Yeah. It gives you a sensible chuckle without being like grown, bad, terrible. Yeah, exactly.
So, will you continue to have such a reaction for our next one?
I couldn't see anyone I know in my entire life wearing this t-shirt.
This is, in my opinion, pretty firmly in the category of no one asked for this. Did
Yeah.
not need to exist.
Yeah. I mean, the sentiment is cute, and it would look nice on a card, on a Valentine's Day card, but on a T-shirt, I don't know that it's effective. The art is fine. It's stylized in an okay way. It's reasonable. What if you just got rid of all the text and stuck the Enterprise and that art style in the middle?
Yeah, like why are we have to make some convoluted phrase about like you're the only one in the galaxy because space and try to like tie it into Star Trek in some like nebulous way?
Yeah, I got what you did there. Nebulous.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just it's a greeting card on a T-shirt, which I don't understand.
Yeah, and like how many times are you gonna wear this? Like
yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I have another version of this.
Okay.
So if you think this is any improvement.
All right. I want to like it more. It's, one of the things that with some of these designs that we've looked at, in the past T-shirts in general, at least the text and the image are balanced. Like from a composition standpoint, I still don't know that I would ever see anyone I know wearing this shirt.
I would not wear this.
Maybe
no.
Ironically.
Maybe
yeah. Ironically, like if it were an old beat-up shirt,
yeah,
and
you got
you
it at
wear
a
it
thrift
that
store
way, yeah,
or
exactly,
whatever.
yeah. I could see it in that context, but
I think the black is a slight improvement on like the tank top pink version, but I still would really not wear this. It at least like looks better. Something. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we've like killed that and just beat it to a pulp. So next.
Star Trek. I don't understand this design.
I know.
Firstly, the ships kind of look like skulls.
They do. They straight up look like skulls.
They straight up look like skulls.
It looks weird.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
Secondly, why are certain ships blue and others are sort of pink color? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm supposed to be
is it because it's like Enterprise and I don't know what the fuck this one is. That doesn't look like anything I recognize.
I don't understand the different colors.
Maybe is this are they like, because I was thinking, are they like putting out the popular ones?
The ones that are on television presently.
Yeah, like are we getting like Discovery and none of them look like Voyager.
And it's
like,
TNG.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, no idea. I don't even know the class of that ship.
Yeah.
No idea.
It looks like a jellyfish on a ship. Well, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's
effective.
I don't think it's effective. No. I'm trying to think of how you could make it work. Maybe if they were line art, so that you didn't get because you get the weight of the saucer section of each ship is making it look like a skull.
It does.
So if you did line art, maybe get rid of the word Star Trek, make the design a little larger, and don't do random blue ones in the mix.
Skulls or jellyfish. Now they all look like jellyfish to me now that I've said that once.
Yeah. And maybe for jellyfish enthusiasts, it would be the perfect gift.
That is true. Well, no, if you're going to go jellyfish, do a straight up jellyfish. This is like not a starship. It's not a jellyfish. It's not a skull. It's not anything.
Different
it's
colors
blobs.
for random
makes sense.
reasons.
If you're going to do it, commit to your bit.
Yeah. It's good advice.
Okay. Did this need to exist?
No, I don't think so. Because again, it just like you could, if you wanted to do a heart with ship, maybe again, if it were line art, it might work from like a visual weight
standpoint. Get really busy with this many of them, though. Dang.
I don't know.
We'd have to see, but I don't know.
It's a little rough.
But yeah, I think it might be a little work. You're right. So, how about here?
If you were doing a party where you were doing like a Valentine's Day party and you wanted bad sweaters like you would for Christmas, ugly sweater party, but for Valentine's Day, every holiday, do you have to have a bad sweater for every holiday? I hope
a lot of bad sweaters.
That this is like bad on purpose. Because if it's not bad on purpose, I mean, I could see like a certain kind of like kitschiness to it or something. I think the art itself is not great. It looks like a
disembodied Spock head.
well, and the way it's been turned.
Yeah, the shadowing is like a little like heavy.
Duotone. You know, they just moved the levels. They moved the slider to get it, and I don't think they went and adjusted it afterward or anything. They kind of were like, yeah, that looks good. You know, print it. Boom, out the door. Next.
Yeah.
Gotta get 20 of these by lunch.
I think this one might have been like independently made.
Really?
I do a couple in here that are like on
Now
independent sites, but it's hey, look, you put your art into the world, it is open to criticism, and we love and respect you.
Yeah.
And your art and art is subjective, okay? Respect your hustle.
Respect.
Good for you.
Yeah.
These are our opinions.
Yes.
Opinions.
2 cents.
This one is definitely corporate, by the way.
I don't know. I think it is kind of a premise thing. Like, why do these exist?
Yeah.
Why do we have Valentine's Day? Because I guess so you need Valentine's Day presents. That's always something difficult, right? Sometimes it's hard to shop for the person that you
guess, but like,
love.
Would you ever get me this? No. Come on. I mean, I love Star Trek as much as but you know better.
I don't think
I would. Again,
unless we were going to like a theme party. If someone you knew, and I've never been invited to maybe we're not invited, but has anyone ever thrown like a Valentine's Day party? Theme party?
People just get together with their partners.
Right, that's what I would think.
People don't really do parties.
If that were a thing, I guess I could see this. Again, it's sort of like trying to create a genre of shirt that I don't know needs to exist. It's kind of a reach.
They really are.
It's a little bit of a reach. I guess it's not terrible. It's not too much in a box. Mm. The art takes up the shirt nicely. The colors aren't terrible. I guess it works as well as it could for the concept.
Oh man.
What do you think?
You're very generous. I hate it.
You hate it? Do you think this is salvageable? What would you change?
Honestly, I would make these stupid fucking hearts. I would make them much smaller. And I don't know. I just think the phrases on the hearts themselves are cheesy. Okay, this is part of the thing about like the design. It's like, do we disagree with the design? And would we adjust the design? Do we disagree with the premise? So, as you just mentioned with the premise earlier, I'm like, I kind of disagree with the premise. Maybe if they stuck to the picture thing, I think it works slightly better than the phrases. That phaser's just done. Okay. But yeah. So, does this need to exist? Sounds like consensus is
probably not.
Yeah, no.
Are they selling this shirt? If it's flying off the shelf,
it's people are buying it. I mean, people were buying this.
Something I don't get.
I don't know how many, but it's a thing.
It's a thing, apparently. Oh.
What do you think?
Conceptually, again, this is a card. This belongs on the front of a greeting card. You know, why is it on a shirt?
Good question.
And admittedly, I'm probably not the target market for these shirts. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not walking around with like text on a shirt. That's not me.
I do walk around with text on a shirt sometimes, and this. I don't know. This strikes me as one of the more wearable ones in this bunch, but I still wouldn't wear a Valentine's Day shirt. I just wouldn't. If I put text on a shirt, it's text I'm very committed to.
Right.
You know,
right.
Where I'm like, oh yeah, this like makes me laugh, like, or like I find this like really amusing or funny or like inspiring or something.
Yeah. Or a band you like. There's lots of legitimate reasons to have text on a shirt. I don't know if this is one of them. From a design standpoint, I think it's pretty weak, except for the phaser graphic. The phaser graphic is excellent. Get rid of all the text. Get rid of these lines. The font is wrong, in my opinion. The hearts, I don't know. Just put a phaser on the shirt.
I think you would need some lines, personally.
Really?
Like, just the phaser alone, nothing else? Yeah. I think you do need some lines to accent it, give it a little more weight, personally.
Right.
A little more stylization.
The shape has an odd composition.
I think you have a good point on the font. Like, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not as mad about this one, though. doesn't make my eyes roll
Is
as
this
much
one-
as some of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't
The
need
bar-
to exist.
The bar is
The
low.
bar is low. Does it need to exist? Though?
Does this shirt stun you?
It's fine.
Yeah, no.
I'll allow it.
It's fine.
But
Yeah, not crazy about the font. I think one of the things that bothers me about the lines is the font. See how every line on the phaser art is rounded? I'm trying to remember the proper term for it.
Every line on the-
Every corner rather.
Oh.
Every corner has a bevel to it, and it's rounded to a certain radius relative to the length of the line. But your font and your accent lines are square. They don't have a radius for where corners meet. And on the phaser, there are no hard corners. And on the font and on the lines, there are hard corners. I just think it's kind of a weird mismatch.
Oh, I see
think
what
that's
you mean
why
now. I
it's
see what you
bugging
mean
me.
now.
Yeah, I think that's why it's bugging me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Okay. So, what do you think we have next?
Set phasers to stun.
Another variation on a theme
Another
here.
variation on a theme. This looks like you would buy it maybe for your grandma who really likes Star Trek.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cute in that way. Or for a baby.
You know, for a baby, this would work.
Babies and grandmas. That's it. No one else. I don't know who else this shirt would be for.
We've determined the demographics
Yeah.
that are allowed to wear this one.
I'm not
That
really...
is our decision.
Would
If
you wear this shirt?
Would like another decision? I request you go elsewhere.
Would you wear this shirt?
Oh hell no.
No, I wouldn't either. It's not for me.
No.
I'm not the target market of the shirt, clearly. I don't know who is except babies and grandmas. Yeah. Next. Oh.
This one goes out to all the Kirksbox shippers out there. I
Yeah.
see you. What do you think?
It could be way worse. I actually think it's okay.
Yeah. I
It's
do
all
too.
right. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And they had the inverse version too of like
Oh,
you
what
wear
do they
the
have?
spot to my Kirk, and I was like the Kirk outline I didn't think was as good. So
Okay.
I just
okay.
put this one
Giving
in.
it its best foot forward here. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. It's fine.
But why? I don't know.
It's kind of then it's like why? That's
Why?
exactly the next thought that comes to my mind. I'm
Yeah.
like it's fine. Like
At least it has kind of a vintagey tea feel
Yes.
to it. So maybe someone
Yeah.
who's into that could wear it and kind of get away with it. Wash it 30 times. You know, in 20 years, that shirt will look good. Just wear it every weekend for 10 years and it'll look great.
10 years, oh my.
Yeah.
But yeah,
gotta
like the
earn it.
silhouette is like pretty decent. The font is
Gets the
decent
point
with
across.
it. Like
Yeah.
the design is probably better than a lot of what we've seen.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, big time. Yeah, as far as this genre,
Mm-hmm.
like Star Trek Valentine's Day, this is up there.
yeah.
It's among the better ones, better entries, I think.
Yes, it doesn't reach as much. It's
Yeah.
it's just owning what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Composition-wise, it's a little thinner through here. You get with like his body and his arm just has more visual weight. Maybe you could up the nebula sort of effect they have going on, or put a star field on him, and then you can really up the nebula section throughout his hand and arm.
The Starfield, or like have it fade into Starfield.
Have
down
it
here.
fade a little
Yeah,
more, just
yeah,
so that
yeah.
it's of the
Just a
visual
little
weight,
more
because
to
it's pretty
it.
light through the Kirk and Spock and RV sort of
Yeah,
area.
that's fair.
So, anyways, I'm nitpicking probably.
But yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it beat out the first Resistance is Futile?
Oh, that's a good question, because that was pretty good actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a strong entry.
But
Yeah.
we don't have to decide that now. Still got some more to go through here.
Oh. It's all right. Again, I'm not a huge text on shirt person. I think a lot of times you have a great design for a shirt and it is ruined by some unnecessary, stupid, not funny text.
We do complain about text
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah.
Because we do this for fun
Yeah.
frequently. Sit around and like
That's why we're making a YouTube
roast
channel about
thing.
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Why not?
no one else was doing this
No.
coverage.
Yeah,
no one else
no.
was doing this brave reporting.
That's right.
So anyhow, text on shirt, not a fan. What about the image?
The image is fine. The stylization of Tuvok is good.
I mean, love it
you don't love it? I would get rid of the background, get rid of the border, and make the art larger, and still I don't think it would make a good shirt. Shit, here we are.
Yeah. Personally, I don't love the color scheme. I think the image could be stylized and like...
It's not terrible. We've seen worse.
It's not the worst. It's not like as bad as like, I guess the Spock head we saw earlier. Like the shadowing is better. Yeah. I've seen like much cooler stylizations of the, like this out there.
And is that what you're actually love? Is illogical? Like, is it meant to be like a wink? Is it nihilism? Is it not?
It's like Vulcans say logical all the time, and they'd hate feelings.
Right, and it's not like that. It's not how Vulcans are. They're not dumb when it comes to emotions. Like, understand them conceptually.
Yeah, and they even can have them. They just know how to control them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not just cold, stone-hearted robot sociopaths going
as much as Tuvok, I'm sure, would like people to think so sometimes. Yeah. So probably doesn't need to exist.
No. Just a waste of resources. The energy that went into producing this, the ink, the chemicals, the cotton, the whatever. Did we need this to exist? Probably not. No.
So, how about this one?
I can't fault this one too much.
Tell me about that.
The composition and visual weight, I think, is actually very good.
Yes, I agree.
The use of the logo is good. And it's right on point. I want to get you a shirt for Valentine's Day because I think you will like it. Boom. There you go.
God, my heart stopped for a second because I'm very serious. Okay.
No. But if that's what you're going for, this is it.
Yeah.
Like this it's simple, it's straightforward.
It's just cheesy.
It doesn't say Trekkie, it says Trekker. It respects the fan base. It works. It's fine.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, then this is probably for you.
Of all these shirts, this is like the one that could exist. Make this one shirt and don't make any of the others.
Yeah. I just think it's like, but why?
I mean, you're right.
Again, I'm just like, why? Like, yes, I agree. Visually, like, font and everything, like composition, pretty decent. But like, also,
who's wearing that? Yeah, and I'm not trying to be mean.
Is it for?
Obviously.
If you love this, we respect you. We see you.
We agree to disagree.
But this is probably not the video for you.
Yeah.
Tell us why. We can agree to disagree. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just, Like, why would you give someone a Valentine's Day shirt when you could just, like, give them
some
flowers. A card that says this?
Yeah.
If you gave me a silly Star Trek Valentine's Day card, like, I would probably, laugh about it and say thank you.
Haha. Thanks.
That'd be fine.
But you have to put this in the drawer. It's taking up space.
Oh my God.
Are you ever going to actually wear it in your entire life?
When are you going to wear it? To all the Valentine's Day parties you're going to?
Work. Maybe if your shirt, if your work lets you wear T-shirts, maybe you could wear it to work on Valentine's Day, and people will know you like Star Trek. Which I think, from like a design standpoint, like even something like that, if you're trying to like advertise what you're a fan of, it doesn't mean it can't be fashionable. It doesn't mean it can't be cool. You can have a very effective, good design, simple, straightforward, well done, right here.
Indeed.
It's not hard.
So, yes.
I knew you were Tribble. So, first out of the gate, the color of the shirt is wrong. You can't read the pink on white.
Yeah.
If this were a black shirt...
I do have a second version of this.
You do. Okay.
Do you want to see that now?
Yeah, let's just go straight for it. It's better because that straight up is just a color. All right. Again.
There's T-shirt versions too, but the black does improve it, I think.
It does. But I knew you were... Again, I think it's like grandmas and babies. I don't see a lot of in between.
Or pajama wear,
Maybe pajamas. That would be cute for pajamas.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah,
totally.
Fine.
Yeah.
is fine.
We'll allow it.
Design-wise, I mean, there's not a lot. I don't have a lot of notes or anything, do you?
Yeah.
The L connected to the E at the end is a little whatever. I mean, it's splitting hairs.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to look like hand-drawn, handwritten.
Yeah.
It's not like really my style with this, at least. I think the font could be really cool with like with something else.
I disagree.
Oh, like on its own, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I think there's a universe where the font could work.
Yeah. And the difficulty too is if you just had the art, would you know it's a triple?
No.
Yeah, you'd be like, what?
No.
Okay.
No, it makes no sense.
Yeah. Unless you say, hey, it's a tribble, it's pretty hard to like depict a tribble in illustration.
Yeah. Are they gonna do like a kind of duotone graphic thing?
I have no idea.
That'd be weird, you know?
I
don't.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I see what they did.
It necessitates that you say, "Hey, this is a tribble," and then we go, "Oh, it's a tribble."
Oh. Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God.
Knew you were triple and that you would reproduce so quickly that you would fill up my entire house.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Yeah, that is. Is that the message you want to send your Valentine?
Yeah, you're worried about their reproduction.
You're worried they're too fertile. All right, so got another set to stud.
Set to stud. Okay, I think this is one of the first designs that could maybe work outside of the context of Valentine's Day. This could just be, because like stunning, love, it's a little more abstract.
I could see what you mean, actually. I didn't think about it that way, but that makes sense. It's there's the blue, it's not all like, we are for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Here's my gripe. The pixel size is consistent. The pixel art is not the same scale.
It is. It totally is.
That's why it looks weird to me. Okay, so first things first, consistent pixels across the board, pixel size. And secondly, not only that, see how the plane, the graphic, the plane is actually shifted. So these are not on the same pixel field, like coordinate thing. So if you fixed all that, would it be effective? Would it be more effective without the text? I think because it has the hearts coming out of the phaser, sort of bubbling out of it there, the text actually kind of works. I think the colors are okay.
Yeah.
The color of the shirt, I don't know, with the blue of the phaser, I don't know.
Change the black to white and make it a black shirt, maybe.
Yeah, or gray.
And I just think that the visual weight's kind of weird. It's like the phaser's too small, and the pixelation just feels off. And I think maybe you're right about that being due to the size.
The scale,
I didn't
inconsistent
clock
scale.
that.
Yeah. They're just resizing the same image.
Yeah.
For the hearts.
So yeah.
Yeah, lazy.
Okay. Something a little different.
Oh, God. It's sort of painful. I don't like it at all. No, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have any idea who would wear this.
And it is... I can see... Okay, here's how you fix the design.
Oh.
Here's how you fix it. It's very simple.
Tell us.
You don't make the top line of the saucer section the indent of a heart. You just put the red heart in the middle of the saucer section. You don't have to turn the front part of the saucer section into a butt or whatever it is.
Just thinking, look at butt.
You don't have to do that. You just have the regular saucer section, and then the cells don't look right. Like this person get like visually described what the Enterprise looked like from someone who had also had it described to them
like,
verbally.
If I was, like, not a Trekkie and I saw this shirt, I'd be like, and I wasn't really familiar with it, I'd be like, what? What's that?
Yeah, it's very,
like,
what?
Is that a contraption of some sort? Like,
Older
it's not very
love.
clear.
It's, yeah.
But, you know, I mean, if you know, you can, I guess, pick up on it. But
I just
yeah.
think
It's like ugly Christmas sweater, but Valentine's
it
Day.
is.
This truly is.
Yeah.
This is like the
really
epitome of
is.
that.
Then it's like boldly, I don't know.
Some of y'all are trying to make this a thing.
Yeah.
We don't know who you are, but we will find you. Not really. That was a
Really.
joke. That was a joke. Okay. And another repeat on a theme here.
Woof.
He looks so sad, doesn't he?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it looks like a failed, like, Adult Swim style graphic or something.
Good call. Yeah, on the style. Yeah, it's not for me.
Me neither.
No, I think it's bad. I'm sorry.
This is why we didn't start on this one.
It's not good. And it's interesting that it is so close in concept to something that does work. That fundamentally worked.
Do you wonder which one was the one who came up with it first? The one who worked, it worked, or someone saw this and was like, "I'm improving on this."
Yeah.
If you were the one who made that first shirt, I don't really care which one it is. Good job.
And really, the depiction of Locutus here is the only thing that kind of bothers me. The heart is fine. The concept we saw can be effective. The sort of line drawn art style is fine for the text and the banner. The text randomly has a heavier brush for it than the other. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna nitpick. Maybe that was a choice. I don't like his face. I don't like his face. Maybe that's the joke.
Like, if you're gonna try to seduce me and resistance is futile me, like, I don't know. Like, commit to it. Don't look like you're sad about it.
They need some Picard swagger to go with it. Yeah.
The Borg do not stutter, okay?
Right, yeah.
They go in.
Yeah, he looks uncertain.
Yeah.
And sad.
It's not right. It's not right.
Oh. I think that is, if we're Valentine's Day and you're gonna...
You were into it.
You were into it. I think this is pretty good. If you need to make Star Trek Valentine's Day themed T-shirts, this is good.
So this kind of goes in the category of, like, we will allow it.
Yeah, it fits the bill. Like, if people are buying these,
we're like coming up with categories here. There's like good work.
Oh yeah, like we'll allow it.
Yeah, like sick job. There is. We will allow it, and this doesn't need to exist.
This makes complete sense. It's fine. Could the font be a little different? Okay, yeah, but it's hard to not get lost in fonts. Maybe they went through 400 fonts, and then they were like, "All right, fine, this one's good enough."
It is adequate. The font is adequate, and it's like, you could go through, but totally.
Yep.
It's like, if this is what you want, and you want to wear a Valentine's Day shirt that is Star Trek themed, this is
that.
Yes.
There are two boxes that have to be checked. Star Trek theme, Valentine's Day theme. This shirt will check both of those boxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will allow it.
Fine. Oh, and again, the love is a logical thing. I don't think that's a quote. Is that a quote from the show?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because also love is
someone's trying to make
not
this a thing.
Illogical.
No. It propagates species, motherfuckers.
And there are social bonds that benefit from an evolutionary standpoint.
Yes.
We
don't know how anything happens in the mirror universe. Like, everyone's dying like every 5 minutes. Like, good lord.
But if that's the kind of thing you want, okay. I still think the Spock art could have been a little better. It doesn't look like him. It's not terrible. I think the hair and the hand and the shoulders and everything are okay. Maybe the right shoulder is a little weird, but whatever. The face is not awful in its blocking.
He does look like a little bit of a plotting villain, though.
Yeah.
Which is just not Spock.
I just don't feel like it captures the essence of Leonard Nimoy's face.
No, it doesn't. That's so true.
Yeah.
And I don't need the hearts in the background either, personally.
I think
we could lose the border. lose like the
I
background
don't mind
and
the
just
border
have
background so much. Just
the
little hearts
have
around
the
if you're gonna do it. And I think his right eye is not blocked properly on the head a little bit. It's just like a problem with the illustration itself, maybe.
What does blocking mean?
So when they're when they're blocking out the head and the three-dimensional sort of faces that they're going to be working on, there's the side of your head and the front of your head, and the eyes are in the front of our head. You know, stereo vision. So when he's turned at sort of a quarter-on view, his right eye is a little too far, and it changes the plane of his eyes from being on the front of his head. It just tilts them slightly. So it's just a little bit of tilt. That part of his face is pushed back a little bit. It's a very nitpicky.
It's like inconsistent with
reality.
Yeah.
It's just not a perfect illustration. It's fine, you know. I mean, it's not egregious. Maybe I'm wrong. That's how I see it a little bit. It looks a little off to me, and it doesn't look like that's my only beef. Yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm not an illustrator. Could I do it? No. I mean, could I take a photo of him and then produce something analogous from a photo in a new layer? Maybe, probably.
Yeah.
But, you know, this person probably did this illustration from scratch, and it's overall very good. I think the black's a little off, and it doesn't capture his essence.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't need to exist.
Probably not. Again, who's this for?
I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe there's tons of people who buy these. This is for you.
I'm so curious about you if this is for you.
Yeah, we want to know your life story. Oh. I mean, it's taking perhaps the most serious, maybe not the most, but one of the most serious points of all of Star Trek lore and turning it into a Valentine's Day shirt.
Yeah, and genuine, heartfelt
moments in the entire lore of the show. And turning it into a Valentine thing. Okay, I guess it doesn't actually bother me. I'm not going to pretend like it does. What do you think of the illustration? What are your thoughts?
I like this illustration a lot better than the last one.
Me too.
And like the first Spock one. Yeah, this is definitely an improvement. Like the shadowing is like, I like how it's just like one, and it's just kind of like straight down like that.
Yeah,
and
this is
the
pretty
shirt.
Good.
Like I like it visually, and you know what? This one is also for Kirk Spock shippers. Maybe that's what this is for.
There we go. I can dig it.
Which which I will always allow.
Yeah, that's fine. Would I ever buy this shirt?
Probably not.
No. Could you just take the text off and sell it as a normal Valentine's Day shirt?
What if it just said your friend?
Yeah, make it the actual quote.
Yeah.
Sell it not on Valentine's Day. Much wider appeal.
Yeah.
Or take text off the shirt altogether. Just make it a design.
Yeah, if you took the text off, then to your point, that would also work.
Yeah.
That would also work. Yeah. But yeah, the fonts also I feel like works with the
it's fine
with the visual. It works with like the weight of it and
sans serif font. It's fine.
Okay, we respect this one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's good art.
Enough.
However.
Okay, so different category now, and this is almost like memes. But I found these Valentine's Day cards because you keep saying this should be on a card. This should be on a card. Okay, here's the things that are on.
These are
cards.
Okay, Star Trek Valentine's Day cards.
Is that cardiac arrhythmia, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my god. Woof.
They made you laugh. So content-wise, there's something going for you here.
I guess it is fine. I think it would make me laugh. If you got that for me as a Valentine's Day card, it would make me laugh because it's so silly.
Yeah.
And just you know.
It's fun. It's
fun.
It's silly.
Yeah.
I don't love the font.
No. No, yeah.
Or the background, honestly.
No,
but
the background.
it's fine.
So yeah, the colors,
basically a meme on paper.
The words, the art, change it all and it's fine.
So they're all going to be in this style. So essentially, from this point on, we're just going to be looking.
Okay.
I mean, because they're basically memes.
Oh,
for
memes
the
or
purpose of this,
cards.
because they are cards.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can buy them anymore. I could not figure out where they're still being sold, but they may, they have existed. They may still exist. Google them. Maybe you can find them if you want them. But for our purposes, since we've already reviewed like the 2 items on this design that can really be reviewed, we're going to be essentially be reading memes from here on out.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh. Get it? Because he's growling. Fines.
Get it, because Klingons. I think could they not have gotten a better photo of Worf?
Good point.
It's just kind
the
of
lighting
low
is
res.
kind of...
It's overexposed.
Yeah, it is overexposed.
And
It's
it's not
weirdly almost washed out on
Yeah.
side.
The photo is just overexposed. It's oh gosh.
Worf deserves more,
He deserves better.
what is the word? Majesty, honor. He deserves more honor than this.
The exposure value has dishonored Worf.
Indeed.
Oh. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in my head, it was in Troy's voice. So
Yeah,
it works.
it does. It does work with the character.
Yeah,
You can see that being in
Yeah,
a literal
yeah.
piece of dialogue.
And the
show.
photo is properly exposed and doesn't, have any.
It's a nice photo.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh my, another washed out photo.
Scanners show sexy life forms in this area. Oh, it's only you.
These, you know what these remind me of?
What?
These are like those cardboard boxes of like the thinnest cardboard known to science, where you give your classmates Valentines in 3rd grade.
Yes.
That's exactly what these remind me. You couldn't say sexy on one of those because it's not for kids. But
Yeah. This is the adult version.
But this is like the adult version of that at the office to go in and be like, here's your little punched out cardboard Valentine. I'll put it in the little construction paper envelope you put on the side of your
If you're not
desk.
a Trekkie and you don't understand that, then forget it. Fuck you.
It's off. I think this photo was also overexposed, and then they tried to dial it back, and then like flooded the washout with yellow.
Yeah, it's like parts of it are too dark, and then it's too light, and he just looks like he's in sepia tones or something.
Yeah, it's not a great photograph, but beyond that, whatever. It's to me, it's a little clunky.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
I also didn't think the joke was that funny.
Yeah, just take out Scanner's show. Sexy life forms detected in this area.
Yeah, there we go.
How hard was that?
Weirdly works a lot better.
Yeah, that wasn't hard. That I did that in real time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. This isn't hard. Your phaser's on kill, but you're stunning me.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to do a Riker. That was not a Riker
It's okay
impersonation.
if you did.
At least the photo's decent.
Appropriate expression for the material here.
I think it's a little clunky as well.
What do you think is clunky?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. You're allowing it.
It's okay.
Well, what do you think is?
Who are you giving Riker to in the classroom? Someone you really like or someone you don't care about?
Someone you like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, Picard.
Are you gonna give this one to someone you don't care about?
Picard, you're gonna give to your number one crush, right?
Well, let's see what the Picard one
Well, let's
is.
see what the Picard one says.
There is Picard one.
All right.
Although it's not.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
I really did like this one. It's the first one I
that's
saw
great.
of all of these, and I was like, yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the font's even
it's
better.
great. The font's, somehow this is better than all the
Because
rest.
it's in all caps, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
You're worth shutting up for. So they do it and like they're yelling. I don't know. But yeah, great.
Oh, I think that's great. His expression
No
is
notes.
hilarious. It's good photo. No notes. Oh.
Yeah, this one, pretty cringe for me. It's like, get it because he's blind, he's wearing a visor,
Yeah,
he
get it,
sees
'cause you
different.
can see
oh,
more,
wow.
wider degree of the electromagnetic spectrum in his visor vision.
Earth-shattering. Oh my god.
Get it?
Such an innovative joke.
Because seeing things.
Oh man.
You can see that the only
Little bit of a
redeeming
lazy
thing
joke.
about it, though, like, is their use of hottie. I like it's just a little left field. I can see that you're a hottie. Like the use of hottie, I think makes it work somehow because it seems a little like offbeat from the rest of these.
Non sequitur.
Yeah.
I think yes. And I think this is our final one.
Got to be
my number one.
Yeah.
He's a little overexposed though.
Just a hair.
Just a little bit.
Just a hair, yeah. Just a little bit. God, what was so hard back
I guess
then?
you would give this to your
exposure
number one though.
values?
You would give this to your number one.
Yeah. Got to be my number one.
Because it's literally asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you buy the set, now you know what to do with that one.
Yeah, give that to your number one crush.
So, yeah, I think this is our last one there.
That was pretty good. Those were fun.
Yeah.
I guess everything's a thing. So
Indeed. I saw oh my gosh, there
are hundreds of these, right?
There are Star Trek shirts and categories I had no idea even existed.
Wow.
We will be reporting on these in the future at some point.
Of course.
The world needs to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, if this is your thing again,
please subscribe.
Good for you.
Like the video.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And tell us when we're right or wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tell us where we went wrong. Thanks for joining us. May the force be with you.
You stunned me.
No, but for real, yeah. Do you know the response to Live Long and Prosper?
Peace and long life.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then there you have it.
Signing off.